Hi there, my name is Kim and these are the Wayrider Chronicles, my alternative look at current affairs. Hi there everybody, just a short video on the current controversy of artificial intelligence, AI, and the data that is being used to train what they call large language models in order for them to get better. Up until recently, up until a couple of months ago, there has been a feeling that companies developing ChatGPT, etc., Microsoft Copilot, and Google, and the rest of them, Meta, etc., have been using data freely. They've been stealing our data. This has led to a push by these companies developing these AI systems or large language model systems to sign agreements with what I would call repositories of large data. A number of mainly news organizations who own, if you wish, or in their archives, large amounts of data, have signed agreements with artificial intelligence developers to pay for, to sell to them, the data they're being used. However, the controversy is not so much there, it's to do with our data. There is a definite feeling, this has been going on for many years, not before artificial intelligence came along, that people feel that our data is being given away free. This is, in my view, a little bit of a curiosity bordering on hypocrisy. To exist on this planet, this particular moment in time, as a human being, you naturally throw out huge amounts of data. By the simple fact of owning a telephone, having an internet connection, having a bank account, etc., 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 you produce data as a person. Can't get away from it, and whatever you want to do, I would say maybe 20, 25 years ago, you could have perhaps gone completely off the grid and lived virtually like a caveman and not give out any data. So you didn't withdraw any money from the ATM, you didn't pay for anything with a credit card, you didn't have a bank account, etc., etc. But 99.9% of the people who live in the Western world, this particular moment in time, don't do that. And what would they want to do it for anyway? So, to suddenly say, oh, this data is mine, and I'm not going to give it out, I don't see why these people should use it for free, is sort of nonsensical. As I said, nonsensical, well, didn't use a different word, but bordering on the hypocritical. Because we've always done that. If we go back into the mists of time, as a person existing in a relatively civilized country, whether it would be in Europe, or let's talk about ancient civilizations like Rome, or the Chinese, or Persia, or whatever, you as a person were known. Therefore, your name was known, where you lived was known, and people would be using that data, mainly governments be using that data to extract what? Taxes out of you. So it is quite correct to say, oh, we shouldn't, I can understand people feel that, why should these people have my data for free? But they've always had it for free, because it actually doesn't belong to you, it belongs to the companies that are using it. So the companies that are using your data to be able to correctly, let's take a bank account. You have a bank account. There is data inside that bank account which relates to you, which enables you to make a payment to pay your apartment rent or taxes, or send some money to a friend, etc., etc. Without all those data points that is you wouldn't be able to do that. So what would you do? Run down the road to, as we did 50 years ago, with bags of money to make payments? No, the convenience of electronic transfer of funds is too great for us to revert to that. So this current debate is part of the ongoing debate about how much information should be out in the public domain and whether people should have access to it. But it's too late. It's already out there. It's already being used. That large language model training should rely on what they call scraping free data off the internet, which is the correct term. They scrape data off the internet to train these language models, these AI, what they call large language models. Fine. Maybe they should be able to pay for it, because they've gone from all freely available information on the internet via Wikipedia, etc., etc. Think about it. Now they're saying to, for example, the Financial Times, we would like to have access to the data that you're producing on economics and commodity prices, etc., etc. Fair enough, they have to pay for that. But that data is produced by the essence of being on this planet as a human being. And to suddenly say that they should stop doing this don't make a lot of sense, make any sense whatsoever. We need to continually focus on the positive of what this AI revolution can bring to us, rather than continuously falling back on the negative. Unfortunately, every time there's been some sort of new industrial type revolution, there has always been relentless negativity. Let's think positive, guys. Come on. See you guys.